so I got my FairyLoot box in for the June adult book, and I recorded that entire video and I messed it up, which is why this looks like this instead of my usual background. I was I was clicking like record to record, but it was actually pausing. So all of my recording happened while the video was paused, and then all of my like flipping through pages and looking at things happened when the recording was going. Anyways, I'm just really tired. And I also really want to get this video recorded. So you just get a different view of my apartment, which is kind of fun because you can see my bookshelf right here that's in chaos because I don't know how I want to put my books on it. And then you can see my other one back here that's in the front of my video. And then you can see my doggy and my blanket that I took a nap with earlier. And my fishies right here, my coffee machine, my favorite decor piece, which says Insane Asylum entrance. I splurged on this, and it's my favorite thing, and I'm glad that I did. Anyways, here we are. I'm also sitting at my desk, so every time I want to like pause the recording now, which I'm paying extra close attention to, I like reach for my mouse to pause it, even though I'm recording on my phone. I've hit delirium. All right, so our book for June is The God and the Cameo. This is like I have already read this and it was such a good book, and I'm so excited that we're getting a special edition of it. So we're going to go through all of the special edition features together. The first one obviously is the redesigned exclusive cover. So this is different from the trade cover that you would see if you went to, oh, my nail fell off. So this is different than what you would find if you went into stores. I do really like the trade cover, but this is just stunning. This is beautiful, the artwork that we get on here with our two main characters. I love that we get Honey in her fox form, her nine-tailed fox form. So this is really, really cool, really stunning. I love the way that they have designed this. I love the artwork on this. And then when we move into our transition with the digital edges, this is a really nice transition with not only the design that we get here on the front, but also with the color variants. So this works really, really well. I do like that, and I really love this. So we do get a reversible dust jacket, or we get artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket. I wouldn't actually consider this a reversible dust jacket because we don't get the title, we don't get the author name, we don't get the spine. So this is not something I would ever actually reverse, but I do like getting the art. There is something that we need to talk about on this particular reverse side of the dust jacket. I think that this has to do with the material itself, but as you can see, there's a discoloration down here, and that's where the actual color has, just my face is popping around, the discoloration has happened from where the crease is. You get it a little bit right here. We can see it a little bit up here at the top. Is it drastic? Is it something that I would ever contact FairyLoot about to let them know that there have been like damages to the dust jacket? No, absolutely not. It's not that big of a deal. But it is something just kind of to take note of when it comes to quality, that for some reason, this particular material, because this doesn't normally happen, this material, which does feel different, is taking off that ink where the creases are down at the bottom. On the hardcover, we get this beautiful silver foiling design. And again, having read the book already, I love that we get coffee and that we get the Creature Cafe kind of portrayed here on the hardback. So whenever you read the book, you'll know the significance of that with our main characters. Just phenomenal. And then we also get the cherry blossoms. So good, the thought and the detail that was put into this foiling. Now, you guys know me, I'm always looking at the transitions and how everything flows together in the design. This is not a nice transition right here. The colors don't work together, and then the design doesn't work together. So this does not lead to like continuity of the aesthetic. I sounded a little bit like, I felt a little bit like a snob when I said that, but it's true. So when we're looking at this, that doesn't flow as well. And I went and I looked back at the cover to be like, oh, well, did they choose it because this matches a color on our redesign cover? And the answer is no. This color is not on the redesign cover. Not that you would ever look at them like this together, but I was like, maybe that's where the color came from. So just something I personally note. And then I can't remember if I told you guys, but we get a block sprayed top and bottom for the color here. Not the smoothest transition, but I do love that this was the design that we got. We get character artwork on the front and the back of the end papers, and the artwork is different on the front and the back. I'm trying to remember these scenes in particular, and to be quite honest, I can't, but I do see like the significance of certain moments. I know that seems weird, but the full scene itself, I can't remember. The cherry blossoms and things like that are significant. So I do like the scenes that were picked, and I do really love the way that this artwork is done. We get an exclusive chapter that is only bound into the FairyLoot edition of the book. My favorite bonus content to get is an exclusive chapter or an annotated chapter. So this is extremely exciting, and I can't wait to read it, especially since I really like the book. And we get a bound-in author letter with the author signature. So overall on the design of this edition, some things that worked really well, like the redesigned cover, the character artwork on the end pages, and of course the bonus chapter, that's just like solid. I wasn't a fan of the color that they chose for the linen hardback. And then of course we talked about what was going on the reverse of the dust jacket, but overall not the best edition aesthetically that FairyLoot has put out for their adult box, but I really like the designs that I liked on this, like I really like. So overall, I'm very pleased with this. When they put out their second edition, because this is a series, I will be buying it because I really like this book. I did record a review of the book, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description if you're interested in seeing my review of The God and the Camille. Let me know which features you guys liked of the book, especially if you've read it already. Can you remember what the scenes are? Because I can't remember what they were, but I do really like having that character artwork on the end papers. I'm pleased with this.